So it took Australia just 3 test matches and 11 days of test cricket to seal the Ashes. They have taken a 3-0 unassailable lead in the 5 test series. England's batting, England's Bazball that was helping them conquer the world or conquer teams, or was believed to be conquering teams, or was supposed to be the secret weapon for the World Test Championship, failed again, and this time they were miserable. Against Australia, if you've seen, we'll not go and what they should have done, what they should do. We'll just look at the past 10 years. The only team to defeat Australia in Australia was India. They did it twice, and they did it on the back of some dar batting, really sticking out on the wicket, grinding the Australian pace attack to dust, making them struggle, tiring them out, and then winning the test matches. This is the secret of, this is the only way that any team has been able to conquer Australia. If you go back further, South Africa did the same thing. But unfortunately, England's strategy was to go after the Australian bowling, and there they faltered. If you'd seen Harry Brook's reverse log against Nathan Lyon's normal off spin and him getting out of that, you'd know what I'm talking about. The other thing that England failed on was their pace bowling. Ravi Shastri was speaking to a group of English cricketers earlier in the summer in a talk show, and he was asked this question: what is the secret of beating Australia in Australia? Ravi Shastri was the coach of the Indian team when India defeated them both the times, and he said unequivocally that it will be raw pace. Raw pace and hitting the stumps. That is one thing that really troubles the Australian batsmen. But unfortunately, England couldn't produce any of that. Even their fastest bowler, Jofra Archer, who was supposed to crank up pace, was bowling in 130s for most part of the first 3 test matches. When he cranked up pace, he troubled the Australian batsmen, but then at times he was also wavered. So will England change their strategy, do some kind of dar batting in the next 2 tests and try to crank up pace? That remains to be seen. Mark Wood, they're already suffering due to the absence of Mark Wood, their fastest bowler, and they would want the remaining bowlers to really up the gas.